Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K My Player Terrell Bonds. This is episode 4 and we're getting ready to get back on the court for the second half of this NBA season, his rookie year. There you see some stats from the previous game, which was back in episode 2 when he played against the Orlando Magic at Orlando. So we're getting the last episode, the previous episode, we've seen him at the Rising Stars Challenge there during the All-Star Weekend. Now, he scored 38 points, but in a losing effort of a final score of 92-89. So, now as you see here, going to the calendar, we're going to go ahead past the All-Star game and go to our next game. We're going to flash forward some to get to off season so we can get to the second season of his career. And there you see we're playing against Orlando once again, this time at home. There you see he's already scored 500 career points as a milestone so far in his rookie year. So let's go ahead and get to the court with Terrell and the Hawks when they get ready for this upcoming game against the Orlando Magic. Right now, let's head to the court and listen in on the team.
All right, y'all. They ain't ready for this. Let's show them who's boss, baby.
That is a very confident team by the sound of it in their huddle. On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
And guys, everything is magnified in a game like this.
Alright, so here you see the pregame stuff and everything. And then you see a nice basket from their Bonds right there on that play. But like I said, we are trying to go after the 7th and 8th spots for the playoffs. And we'll see here a little, I believe, the record. If we get a chance to get in the playoffs, if we get the 7th seed, we'll play against its number 2 seed. If we get the 8th seed, we'll get play against the number 1 seed, which is currently right now the Miami Heat. So there you see, nice basket for Bonds there, taking the ball out and getting a jumper, and then you see taking another jumper right there. We get some 9 points in the game. But again, there you see 13.5 behind the Miami Heat, who are leading Chicago, Brooklyn, Philly, all trying to go for that for those spots up top. Those are the top 4 here in the East. Of course, we're in the bottom half, like I said, trying to stay in the number 7 position, so we go against Chicago in the first round. So, and of course, if you guys have been watching the Hawks in real life, they've made the playoffs every year, but end up going out of the first round. They do got some great guys like Josh Smith, who are young and hungry for a championship, but just don't have that X factor. Don't have that guy to push them there. And maybe in this video game series of the Atlanta Hawks, maybe Bonds can be the one to help them out and get them there. So you see at halftime, 69-49 is your score. And we'll go to a halftime report here. And we'll see that Bonds is right now, I believe, the points leader right now with 13 points and 3 rebounds in the game. And you see some highlights of Bonds doing quite well there on the court and driving the ball down the court, getting those nice, easy buckets near just 2 feet from the basket there. Of course, I want to work on his dunking and his layup abilities. They're kind of I guess average for right now, but definitely want to work on those, and especially his 3-point buckets. I'm trying to make him a 3-point specialist when it comes to that. So, and also to work on his free throws. Definitely got to work on those when it comes to me playing as him. I believe some of the games I've looked at, he's actually made he's really good at free throws. So as the user, needs to do a better job of doing that. So you see 9 points so far for Josh Smith. Again, Bonds leading the team in scoring. I believe at this point he has about 15 points, I think, coming into coming into this game. And we'll see here some more highlights here. But there you see start of the fourth quarter there, 88-70. I believe we're going to end up simming this whole quarter. He actually ends up sitting out for the whole quarter there. Final score, 126-92. So there you see the game's end. The fans are loving it. They know they got a chance to get into playoffs with the number 7 seed. And like I said, final score 126-92. Bonds 15 points, 3 rebounds in the game. So let's get ready to go talk to Bonds in the press room and see what he had to say about this game against the Orlando Magic.
How does it feel to be on the winning end of a second straight laugher? You guys were unstoppable out there tonight.
Yeah, it's an excellent feeling. After last game, we were riding high coming into this one, and it was like that momentum never stopped. I'm sure Coach and the staff are doing everything they can right now to figure out how to keep us playing like this. Because if we can do it for a longer stretch, man, this team's going to be unbeatable.
Alright, so there you see he gets a lot of support from his teammates, fans, and the local community. So there you see 15 points, 3 rebounds, 11 minutes in the ball game, 1 for 3 behind the arc, and 0 for 2 behind on the charity stripe, and 7 of 14 on the field. So not the best night for him, but definitely he did do a very impressive. Had a semi-decent game there on the court. So now we're going to go talk to the GM there of the Atlanta Hawks, and we're going to talk to him about possibly talking to the coach about getting some playing time. And you see there, you got a list of topics that you can go through and talk to the GM about. So let's listen in and see what Terrell has to say.
Hey, well, thanks for seeing me, man. I feel like I've been playing really well, but I'm just not getting the minutes I need to really make as big an impact as I'd like to.
Yeah,
I'm afraid those kind of decisions are out of my hands. I assemble the roster. Coach decides the minutes.
Well, hopefully you can talk to Coach about getting some playing time. Jeez. I mean, the kid does his work.
I understand, and I'm not trying to undercut Coach. I just want you to know I'm hungry, and I'm not satisfied. When you see the work I'm putting in, just know I'm trying to be the best I possibly can be, all right?
Yeah, I mean, can you see the hunger in his eyes? He wants to be a basketball
And I
player.
see that hunger and passion. Trust me, I do. If you keep working hard, the minutes will come. Just remember, it's a team game first. We're at our best when you make others better as well.
Well, that's true. It is a team game, but you got to help the kid out. I mean, he's your future. You got to put your future up on there now. I mean, trust me, you're probably gonna get eliminated first round. So I mean, hey, put him on the court now.
I just wanted to talk to you. I feel I can do a lot more for this team. I mean, my scoring is something that could really help us, but I just need the ball in my hands a bit more often.
Well, that's really a strategy decision. I would say you should talk to Coach first about that, but just between you and me, I'll ask him about it. I do think you're doing a good job offensively.
At least somebody's, seeing something from this kid. I mean, future.
Yeah, I'm really happy how Coach is handling things with this team. I really feel like he has the attention of the locker room. This is a great thing for this franchise.
We're a franchise with big aspirations, and I think I need to see a little more from this team. I don't feel like Coach has the team properly motivated, and that's something we're keeping a really close tab on right now.
All right, so hopefully Coach can help me out, or hopefully GM can talk to
Look,
Coach.
I respect that you guys want those wins. I really do, man. I feel like I'm with the right team when I hear those words. But don't give up on Coach, man. We got big things coming. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want.
I appreciate your feedback and your honesty. Keeping the locker room happy is a very important part of my job. Winning is more important, though.
Oh, of course, but you know, you got
No
to take care of
doubt.
your
All
players.
right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
However, for the time being, I need your total focus on this game against the Cavaliers. We'll see about the rest in due time.
All right, so next game, it will not be against Cavaliers. Actually, we're going to fast forward again to I believe it's the Spurs that we're going to play against. So we'll see that in the next episode. So occasionally we'll go in and talk to the GM about what's going on with us on the court, and especially when it comes to playing time. So I'm hoping that will give Terrell a little more oomph in his career and to make some more room for him when it comes to playing time here with the Hawks. So you guys come on back for another episode here on ESGNet of NBA 2K13, my player Terrell Bonds. We'll see what Terrell and the crew can do as they make their way, trying to get to the NBA playoffs and hopefully grab onto the number 7 or 8th seed in the league. So for the Eastern Conference. So as always, guys, keep us healthy, and I will see you guys next time.